What's good? What's hood? High vibes. Welcome to Hood View. You are here with Hood. Hey Hood. Conversation. I want to take the time out to say thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. We have topics, titles, thunders, and truth. Hopefully, you got your tea, your coffee, your soda, or whatever kind of beverage you like of your choice, or swallow. All right, high vibes. I thought I would come on here, delivering messages as God has me, and I felt intrigued to come on here. I've been coming on here a little lately, Um, ooh, confirmation now. I want to be nosy real quick. Okay. No alarming situation. All right, as you can see, it says, make it God's. You get gifts. Okay. So I pulled the title and set it up here for you guys. All right, so number one, somebody chose a low vibing situation. Okay, and I say that because this card is at the bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead and switch this. It's cute, but let's switch it. The lovers is at the bottom of the deck. So they chose, God said leave it. No, leave it just like that, okay? Alright, so the lovers is here at the bottom of the deck. Somebody chose a low vibing situationship. They wanted to put you in conflict, or they fought for this person. This is what I'm getting. I fought for this person. I let this person play in my face, or plan things on me, or plant things on me, turn me into a dodo head. But you're here. How about that? Ten of Pentacles. So this is what they thought they got, but then they got tied into a low vibing situationship. They had the opportunity to stay divine or be in a divine relationship union, but chose a low vibing situationship. What's good? What's hood? Now they see that they was around a whole bunch of zombies, low vibing energies. Yeah, they know. They want to get the hell out. They want to leave this zombie town. Want to get the hell up out of here. Where's the next flight out of here? Feeling like they are a product of their environment is what I'm hearing. Like they were a test subject. I'm off with. They were only trying to be used and picked on. They had the opportunity to get away. They was told about these chaotic zombies, low vibing energies. Justice, weighing out the heart and the brain. Maybe there's zombies all around, or somebody you might run into, or something like that, to see how you're doing or what you've been up to. Same shit, different story that's going on over there. Watching you be victorious. So like I said, going back to that Eight of Wands, like, you might run into somebody that's going to spill the beans on this individual and what they going through and what they tied to, and how they walked right into a grave site unknowingly and got them tied into a toxic relationship, situationship. The person that they got into a relationship with doesn't even care um, about nothing. It was all for show. But they let go of the zombie you. Played in your face and got played in theirs. Now they trying to work on themselves is what I'm getting. Just reading. Trying to repair themselves. That brain, that same brain and heart that they weighed on the scales with the justice. How they trying to clear things up, you know. How they could have had, like I said, a divine union, clear energy versus the future of demonic energy. Something that you wasn't wrong, you was just ahead of time. Now they feel toxic, or they chose to be toxic when you were trying to teach them to be fair, authentic, pure. Something about letting go of this situationship hurt you. You know, you cried for a little bit, or you felt sad for a little bit, but almost like somebody was peeking it, because you know it has like a zombie right here peeking. Somebody was peeking to see, or somebody watched your pain as you completed cycles and learned to love self. Let's get some hoppers. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I want to switch screens now. God said it's okay for me to switch screens now after this. Let me see. The Ace of Swords is here in reverse. The Four of Swords is here in reverse. The King of Cups is here in reverse. They just fell in reverse on the floor, y'all. They were all in the upright at first, but these cards. King of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands and Nine of Swords in reverse. So it's like the person that you was telling this to or whatnot, like about like low vibing energies or whatnot, they didn't believe you. They thought you were crazy. They were believing what other people. The problem was that they were taking the information that you guys was talking about, and they was telling others to see how they felt about it. They wasn't telling them everything, but they was telling them some of the details and how the others reacted or whatnot. Of course, they went against you because they didn't want to blow their cover. So they went back against you like, yeah, that sounds crazy or whatnot, right? So it's more zombies than it is, your high vibing self or, high vibers around, right? If I'm making sense. But this is what I see with these 5 cards like this, them finding out about the truth, you see what I'm saying, with this 4 and this Ace of Swords. In reverse, finding out about the truth about these two people or two energies that was the main energies that was trying to keep this person away from you, or to call you crazy, or to say that you didn't know what you was talking about. Whatever it was that you told this person pertaining to this toxic relationship that they got themselves tied into. You wasn't wrong, you was just ahead of time. So, okay, so let's regroup. Hold on, let's regroup. I want to turn these cards back in the upright because, okay. Oh yeah, okay. So we're going to switch the screen. Let me see what I can do. And stickers. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Y'all, I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out. It's not too complicated or anything. I'm just saying. Let's see if retro. I kind of like it, but it's kind of a little, what about blue? No, because it makes it too dark, y'all. My bad. Okay, y'all can kind of see something with that. Okay, so yeah, I want to regroup. So we shuffling. We got that portion out, right? I want to pull another title along with our overall title is May God You Get Gifts, right? Make sure they in there. Alright, yeah. Random title first. Let's see. The brain is being gutted. Okay. So the brain is being gutted. Alright, first card. Two of hazards. I mean, y'all can't really see it, but you can. But one is in human form, one is in skeleton form. But it's almost like somebody that was poisoning somebody or had keeping them tied. That's how they was keeping them tied. It was like, I'm going to give you a little bit at a time or whatever to keep you hooked to me. And then in return, turns them into like a pet or something like that. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles is here too. Like I said earlier, like, or just a few seconds, this person to fuck their insides up, fuck their brain up, fuck their whole being up, and they'll always be tied to them. Yeah, this is what they was doing. It's the Magician. Like working on the body or whatever. It's alive. Like all of this is given like factory shit. Like it don't have to be a literal factory, of course not. But it's given like I'm gonna play doctor on you or some shit. But in a relationship standpoint. But this person wasn't trying to, like I said, you said something and you wasn't wrong. You was just, it sounded, you know how some shit just sound bizarre, but then usually the bizarre shit be the shit that just happened, like a Jeffrey Dahmer type of situation. Doesn't have to be like that, like actually eating people and chopping them up or whatever, but having some type of evil plan and strategy and sticking to that and not blowing your cover whatsoever. This is the vibe that I'm getting with this Pinnacle energy and then the Magician. Because this could be, if we got the Seven of Hazards, which is the Seven of Pentacles, and the Magician is all elements, that could be the Eight of Pentacles, which is work, magic, actions, stability, structure, a multitude of things, but trying to bring things into the physical, right? And then, like, so we got 8, that's 9, 10, the 10 of Pentacles. This could have something to do with their longevity, their money, their legacy, right? But they didn't believe you. This is the vibe I'm getting. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands at the bottom. You told them that this person was not a good person, that they was full of shit, is what I'm getting. That they was only there for a good time, not for a long time. That's possibly why the brain is being gutted out. Whoever this person end up choosing or whatever is not, they're not intelligent. Okay. Not intelligent enough to take care of themselves. They need others to feel great. Something about this Knight of Wands being here is significant because they wanted to hop out. But they ain't got no damn legs. They ain't got no legs here. They can't make no moves. They ain't got no legs on this one. While he on the horse, he need a horse. He needs somebody to lean on to move forward. Then over here, ain't got no motherfucking legs neither or whatever because he's tied to this right here. Just trying to let y'all see. No legs. They done broke this motherfucker's legs down. His actions, the way he look, or something. This is a damn toxic ass relationship. One is a zombie and one is human. So they chose that. They gave up their heart for this potion or whatever, these drugs or overindulgence or whatever the fuck that was keeping them tied in this low vibing relationship. While you chilling like a thug on the seventh day. Chilling like a thug on the seventh day. I mean, it's not the seventh day, but I heard God say that. Like, I don't know, something about blocking out the rough draft or something, like having all your supplies and everything. But then this is people outside or people that's trying to reach to you or something. So now I want to pull some cards and see who they are, even though these are regular humans. So it's like maybe now we're tapping into the fact that not only did you tell this past lover or a lover or somebody like that or whatever a premonition of yours, you told 3 others premonitions too, and maybe they ain't turned all the way, but they ain't, you're not listening, that you don't want to listen or hear them out, or something going on with separation pertaining to you and them. So let's see, what's this 4 of hazards? That's the 4 of pentacles. It's a lot of money wrapped around this shit. 4 of cups. So in this 4 of cups, this is an advertisement, right? And it could be like having the offer of a celebration, but this is what that celebration is about, because one is a zombie and one is human. This is what they got. 2 4s. Like, I'm not trying to hear all of that. This could be you. I'm not trying to hear all of that. I spoke my piece, and this is what they done. Tell me more about this 4 of pentacles, 4 of hazards. This could be like one of those people, because it's a female in here. It's a female and 2 males in here. This could be somebody that's feeling like they gonna turn or whatever, or in a bad bind or whatever. We do have the Page of Cups here. Bind themselves to a that could be like a homegirl or a relative or some shit. The Truth. Queen of Swords here. And then the 3 of Swords, yeah. So, tying back to, it's a total of 4 maybe people that you had a closeness with or something like that or whatever, or you had gave them premonitions, messages about something, and it was the truth, and they thought you was crazy, but not now. Talking about somebody's relationship, somebody chose a falsified relationship and they got mad at you because you was honest or some shit like that, and it came to pass. But you weren't being a hater, you were just being a friend. You thought friends tell friends the truth. You didn't think that this person was gonna go I guess behind your back and start hating you, or feeling some type of way about you or something like that. Pertaining to that 4 of pentacles. These people wanted to rush and do things no matter what the hell you was talking about. Which there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their own free will. And I don't feel like you had a problem or you felt any type of way about them choosing whatever they chose. You just wanted what's best for them, at the end of the day. But they took it the wrong way or whatnot or something or whatever. This is what I'm getting. Alright, so let's pull another title. Pre-shuffled it. So where's my juice at? I was a little parched. The Age of Greatness. Okay, Okay, the age of greatness. So you're in the age of greatness. So like I said, like it just seems like to me like some things were said that maybe you got blasphemed for, but you're not late. You're on time. You know that I'm getting with the age of greatness. Okay, so first, ooh, shit, you hot on fire. Seven of Swords. Okay, so you strategize your way out or something like that. Somebody's getting kicked down with the rest of the zombies or whatnot. So this could have been like, that could have been like the final test or some shit. Like you was already like clearing out energies or some shit, or you was already learning how to heal yourself through different, through different, I don't know why I started baffling, through different categories. The fuck? Okay, so you already learned heartbreak through different categories. Friends that disappointed you, family members that disappointed you, co-workers, whatever, all the way up until lovers, disappointing you. And I'm guessing this final lover, I guess this falsified twin flame, divine masculine bullshit, you finally let shit go. Like, if you want to be a zombie, be a motherfucking zombie down there. You can't come to heaven then, bitch. So be it. Is the vibe that I'm getting. Eight of Swords, whatever it could be, like thinking for yourself, letting others think. 7 and the 1 is 8, right? Knowing the truth and determining, because this is a masculine hand, but it don't necessarily have to be, but whether you're going to be a zombie or a person or a being, are you going to take the red pill or the blue pill? I don't know. This is a zombie with their arms cut off. This is what they chose. They chose somebody that's a fool that can't do nothing. They can't create with their hands. They can only sit there and be pretty. This is how it's looking at this, Towers, because they don't know how to create. They just know how to be toxic and do drugs. Or just, the dirty life. This is what they tied to. Shit, it's like recapping the age of greatness. Like, shit, it's like a recap of what you could have had or some shit. I don't know. It's just so cliche to me. It's so cliche. Like, I didn't know what I knew then or some shit like that. Like, you out here avoiding zombies. You're not worried about none of that. You're not worried about no damn toxic relationships. You out here avoiding that shit. This is what I see as I'm shuffling. Shit, you take that as it is what it is. I don't know, it's giving like somebody else's pet. See that? Somebody else's pet. Instead of actually having that shit, you gotta watch somebody else have it. Instead of you having it, you gotta watch somebody else have it because you decided you wanted to be in zombie town and manifest that shit and let somebody else do some shit, turn you into, it's almost like dethroning yourself. Like, I'm going to take all of that, you know, when this person went down there in this. And I just get like, this is like angels, even though these are airplanes, but I get like angels keeping record. I just feel like, you know, just watching you wreck shit. You cried over that shit and let that shit go. Look at that shit, buried that shit, or whatever with these zombies. This motherfucker with the dead watching you, stuck with the zombies. Because the choices they chose, they went down the road. It's crazy. This is almost sad in a motherfucker just a little bit. I keep holding on. Music is playing. But it's like a trail going into zombie land, right? And y'all humans when y'all start off, right? And everybody that's there, what's good, what's hood? You here? That's good. Thank you for being here. It's like everybody going into this zombie land, and not everybody making it out. Best example I can give you. That's what it looked like with that Two of Wands. When it comes in reverse, it's an emotionally manipulative individual, not loving or kind. And this is how they see this person. Like, they're not nurturing, they're not kind, they're not loving. It's all for front, it's all for show. It's all a disguise. They really have a hateful, evil heart. Secretly. And this is who they chose, but they didn't know that they chose a careless, succubus, is what I'm hearing, evil individual. And you told this person that that person was not nice, they wasn't kind. But this person just wanted that. It's giving money, you know. It's giving flashy. It's giving like what everybody else wants, what's popular. You know, what's in, like you a trend or what's trending. And this person chose what was trending at the time instead of following their heart. And without them following their heart, they chose the devil. They chose a heathen. And they also chose a devil and a heathen that's lazy. You know, they're open about it, a little bit more comfortable when it comes to being lazy and being evil about it. Like so, you knew what you were getting into. What's the reason to change now? They care more about protecting their children, the home, you know, than this person does. But they made it with this person. They didn't know that this person was a soulless, lazy heathen, is what I'm hearing. Word around the streets, this is what's going on. It's giving me like somebody having to look for somebody, you know, because they like, I'm on my happy season and I'm not doing nothing. It's like making excuses for bad behavior, but purposely, like purposely neglecting responsibilities, intentionally to spite this person. Intentionally acting like they can't do anything, intentionally telling lies, just making things up purposely to cause problems with this person or whatever. It's because this person, I feel like, has backtracked. Like, they feel like they already made a mistake by not being with you, I guess. This is what I'm hearing. Or not listening. Now having to deal with it, but this person worked so hard. Like, it was a game at first, you know what I'm saying? And once they realize, like, you just let it all go. Like, you win. It wasn't no fun anymore, you know what I'm saying? Masks started falling off. And this person started to realize who they actually chose pertaining to this conflict, competition, or whatever. And the other person felt some type of way because in the midst of this conflict and competition, they at least thought that this person was going to choose them. And since this person didn't choose them, they really wanted you. It made them feel some type of way as well, if that makes sense, y'all. So both of them fucked up because they was trying to fuck you up, you know what I'm saying? And that was the last little sizzle as far as the betrayal, as far as people trying to attack you and trying to bring you down. See, this person was hiding in the cut like the others because they was trying to play like they was your lover. You know what I'm saying? Your best friend, your whatever, you know, your everything. You know what I'm saying? Just different roles, a jack of all trades, right? Your match, your person. They was trying to play that role, but at the same time, doing low vibe and shit at the same time too. Bouncing from both energies and then trying to play in your face. This is the vibe that I'm getting. And this is the results of what they chose once you let go and release. So, see. But yeah, so this other person that they chose is upset. They feel some type of way because they really thought, like, when you were in conflict or whatever, that boosts their ego. They made them feel like somebody. Because, I get to argue with you or whatever. And I don't know, the shit just sounds childish as hell. But this is what was going on. Like, I get to be in competition with you. He's mine, he's mine, he's mine. It's my man, my man, my man. You know what I'm saying? To try to overthrow you and you guys' connection. And like I said earlier, this person went from, it felt like materialistic things. I don't even know how I started baffling, but shit, maybe that's exactly what it was. That was majority of what it was. A whole bunch of material overindulgence, ass shit, flashy shit, whatever, distractions or whatever. Always being there, you see what I'm saying? At the perfect timing. But earlier we were talking about how this person was already planting their seed, their lick or something. Yeah, they was already planting it. They was already planting their seed to take. They wanted this person's heart so bad because that's what she got in her hand. His heart. Or whatever. And you could take these damn drugs and you can go sell them. You know what I'm saying? You can go sell them or whatever, baby. You can spend my money or whatever. Just give me your heart. I'll let you spend all my money for them drugs because maybe that's some drugs that he's selling. You know, maybe the money is just behind the scenes or whatever. In the moon magic right here. Could be. Because she over here thinking about, I'm going to get this 10 of Pentacles because I know I'm not a divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a divine being. But I want her life. I want her life. Look like how she looking at her. I want her life. As divine feminine, paying attention. She got a book on her lap, but she paying attention to the baby. But anyways, turn him. Get the choice of red pill, blue pill, zombie or human being. She know the truth, or what her intentions are, or what her intentions were behind this situation. What else? So I don't know, something about like some conflict or whatever, right? With this Five of Swords realization pertaining to all the shit that's been going on around. Wounded, because they still in human form. So boom, this is what I'm getting, like previous lovers, previous victims, previous bones, you know? Yeah, previous suitors. It's almost getting like coming into a haunted house or whatever and not knowing that it's haunted. It's like the people under the stairs. I haven't seen that movie. It's a good movie. People under the stairs. Yes, tell me about this Five of Swords. I'm interested. Six of Swords. Ooh, that's going back to like that traveling of a premonition. So it could have been them reflecting back what told them, some type of conversation. Some type of conversation that y'all used to have. Because I feel like this person got information on you before you knew information about them. I feel like this person was a side person, a backhand person or whatever. Like somebody, just a swing by the type of person. Like, yeah, I see you, but ain't no real connection there. But I'll hump you, maybe. Type of vibe, you know? Just give me that type of vibe because she wanted his heart so bad. You know what I'm saying? And she had to give him something in order for him to even give that up in the first place. Or because he has on all white, pure, just reading the energies. And she want love so bad, pink. She want love so bad. This is pink in a bed of pink roses. Not red roses, a bed of pink roses. On the full moon. And she willing to have it. Like, kiss me. And you probably told this person that they was crazy like that. And watched themselves with this Six of Swords. Because remember, it was a conversation with the Six of Swords or whatever about two divine beings. And there was zombies all in the water or whatever. So you told them the truth about the target. About going in that house. I'm a little similar to people under the stairs. They was told about that damn house, and they went up in that house anyway, and everybody damn near died. Something else fell down here. Yeah. And then they did have zombies down there that was actually eating on the humans or whatever, but then took his legs. We said something about his movements, right? His actions. Okay. The brain and the heart. Searching for a brain. Searching for a heart. A new heart. This is probably the new improved him or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Justice and fair or whatever. But this could be like him making it out or having to find or having to recap all of that. I don't know. Stay tuned.